I was born in Paradise-Vale and raised on the farm. My dad had started it probably 50 some years ago. His grandpa had bought a quarter and he had expanded it quite a bit. And since then we've expanded it a little bit more, and now I farm with my two sons, Garrett and Ian, and just love it. When we were looking to grow canola for the 2015 season, a good friend of mine, he's grown Nexera, and actually I've grown Nexera a couple years ago, and was happy with the results and enjoyed the premium that we got on the canola. I thought the yield was as comparable to a lot of the other canolas in the countryside. That premium is very attractive, and you know, it's a huge difference when you can make $1.09 a bushel extra, and if it yields the same and the cost is about the same, like, to me it's pretty simple. It was a little bit iffy, but any canola was this spring. It was just a goofy spring, and then it started to rain the end of June, July, and the stuff just came on strong and caught up fast. Yeah, it's turned out into a beautiful crop. I'm very excited to get into it and start harvesting it. I've been dealing with ADM, you know, my whole farming career. Good people to deal with. Curtis has been out several times to see how things have been going for us, and yeah, it's been nothing but positive. I think it was a bit of a late program that come out this year. A lot of guys didn't know about it. And when they found out, you know, they'd come over for coffee and we'd talk about, you know, the premium and the 30 bushel to the acre act of God clause, everything. Right off the combine, you're getting rid of most of your canola. A lot of guys were really interested. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see my neighbors switching to Nexera as part of their rotation in the future.
So when did you start swathing? Looks like you got a few rows down here.
Yeah, we started last night. I went pretty late. Got quite a few acres to cut, and so pretty excited about it. It's a beautiful swath.
Yeah.
Huge.
What would you say? I mean, color change is looking pretty good on it right here.
It is overall. Like, there's some that's, you know, maybe even shelling a little bit, you know, and
yeah,
maybe some that should wait, but you know, we got quite a few acres to do, so we're just gonna go and start knocking it down slowly here. It's a pretty rank crop, so you're always gonna have problems with the ranker crop getting it through the hole, you know. The nice thing about it, it's a lot of pods, not a lot of stems, so pods go through the swather easier. Swathing really good, you know, it's a lot of crop to be putting through, but it's going through nicely. Mostly all pods, so that's what makes swathing canola a lot easier than if you're, you know, having a tall crop that's mostly stem. I'm very happy with this Nexera canola. I'm excited to get a combine in it in a couple, 3 weeks and see what she yields. I think it's going to be pretty good. Really happy with it. Glad to be harvesting it. Like I said, it's been kind of a hard year on this canola, and I'm just very happy with the results that we're getting.
Well, Grant, about 3 weeks ago we were out here. We had a look at some swathing. Everything was coming along nicely. Now that we got some back to the bin yard, what do you think so far?
So far, so good. Yeah, really happy. It's combining nice, you know, thrashing out really good. Our no green count hardly at all. Like, I rolled out maybe 5 rolls and found 1 or 2. So really happy with that, because we did have some early, you know, pretty cold mornings, you know, where it was down to -1, -2, but it didn't seem to affect it at all. So that's awesome, and the yield seems to be really good, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm just excited to get it all in the bin and keep you guys busy.
So you're impressed with the yields. It's fairly comparable to the competing varieties out there. Let's just say, so at 45 to 50 bushels an acre with the $1.09 premium, what is that back to the farm?
So, you know, we planted about 3,000 acres this year, and if we can average, like, you know, what it's looking like from the first couple fields that we've already harvested, you know, I think it's going close to that 50, so even just say 50 for an easy round number. on 150,000 bushels, there's an extra $150,000, you know, plus $1.09, you know, 9 cents on 150 still adds up too. So, yep, no, I'm very excited about it.
Well, excellent. Thanks again, Grant.
Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate it.